What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. And the comeback story of the year continues for your boy LiAngelo Ball, Gelo Ball G3. We all heard the Tweaking song that came out earlier this year that took the whole NBA, NFL, the internet by storm. But the accolades keep piling up, and we're going to get into it. Cam and Mason done said something nice about LiAngelo. Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, leading to a big one that dropped today. We'll talk about all of that. Let's get into the video.
Triple B's! AB the Hero. Back at it, baby.
All right. So first off, it started here, right? With your boy LiAngelo.
You ready for some hot shit,
Let's
fool?
see.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If it's fire, it's fire, all right? W's in the fucking
I
chat.
just made this shit like last week, brother.
Okay.
It started here. You probably saw that already, where he just hopped on a stream with Neon, this streamer. They did a bunch of stuff, and he played this song, and it took the internet by storm. Then next thing you know, it comes out, LiAngelo Ball's performing at Rolling Loud out in California. All right, that's a W right there. Okay, so it was one in the tuck. Recorded it last week. Probably wasn't coming out. Was on the stream. Said shit, I'm gonna play it. The song hit the internet. Fast forward. Let me do this for you. All right. I saw this clip from DJ Academics, and I think it's something interesting. I think y'all will want to see it. Watch this. All right, watch this.
Talking about a guy who could get the bag. So this Tweaker song by Gelo, and again, I'm not using Lil Baby to shit on him. Please just understand that. I'm just using him because he's the latest artist to drop. G3 Gelo, who dropped on the same day as Lil Baby's album, January 3rd, his song has outstreamed every song on Lil Baby's album individually, right? So on Spotify, this is at 15 million, this Tweaker song, right? If you go to Lil Baby's album, right, there's no song on his album, even with Thug's first verse, even with a song with Future. That's at 14 million. Goes to show that, when you get that type of numbers and you could walk into any record label and show that numbers that, hey, y'all probably have spent $3 to $4 million marketing Lil Baby's album, and I'm doing this off the muscle. And by the way, I don't know if Gelo is giving credit to Neon, but salute to Neon. Like, I believe the song was first premiered on Neon's stream.
Listen, we just talked about that, but y'all, you feel what I'm saying, right? When you are doing those type of numbers, and that remind you that that's just the Spotify numbers. I never listened to the song on Spotify, and when I showed y'all this, I showed you it on Apple Music on here, but that's just the Spotify stuff. Now, if we go over here, we get the news that just dropped today. Shams, who is now dropping music, I guess it's G3 related. That's basketball, so I guess I get it right here. LiAngelo Ball has signed a deal with Def Jam and Universal Music Group. A representative from his label, Born to Ball Music Group, sources said the deal is worth as much as $13 million, with the $8 million guaranteed, and gives full ownership of his music and his own record. Come on, man. What kind of deal is that? That is the only type of deal that you get when you grown up within the Big Baller Brand incubator system of deals. When we talk about LaMelo's Puma deal, he got one of the greatest deals ever. I was talking to LeVar about that, and he did not want him to go to Puma, so they, you know what I mean, and then they gave him this deal with the LaFrance. They do production, and then they such, and he said, I can't even hate on that. When you sign a music deal and you control ownership of your own music still, and you're running it through your record label, as they would say, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. That's W's on W's on W's. If that's not the comeback story of, I don't know what is. And when I say comeback story, what I'm saying is you I think it's so crazy to think about it through the perspective of Leangelo Ball and what we know of him, right? And the journey. And it's seeming like every time it's about to happen, the rug gets pulled underneath from up underneath for him, and then something stalls it out for on a random day in December or January to just be screaming and be like, yo, and then all instantly, I don't want to say turn life around because my man was already winning for sure, but to then like throw yourself in the echelons of a whole nother career path, or take something that you have been doing as a hobby, and then now like it's official. You feel me? I think it goes to show the power of this internet thing that we're doing, right? To me, I think that if you were sitting at the house and you needed a reason to create content, to share your story, to get online, do whatever, this is a prime example of why you should just do it today and not tomorrow. It's a prime example of, if you have some music, of thinking of interesting ways to then promote that music or product in general, because it could have been anything, right? It's not like my man was just dropping the music, doing the music video, such and such. He was doing something totally different, played the song, and the whole thing took off. $8 million guaranteed. 13 million. Up to as much as 13 million. Them big numbers. Now, I will say this, and I have to say it because I'm AB the Hero, and I think that the brand that we're building is on honesty and reality. And it is crazy to me, though, the shift in public perception of Leangelo Ball, and like applauding and cheering this on as he does the music thing, as opposed to his journey in basketball. And it's strange to me because when you listen to the music, it's really aggressive, it's violent, he rapping his gangster rap, such and such and such and such. But when my dog was just trying to be a hooper, y'all was hating on it. And now when he tweaking and letting the thing go and riding and swerving and whoa, and now it's like, all right, hell yeah, he's successful. I saw a thing where they was like, now LeVar is getting put in the Mount Rushmore Hall of Fame dads. He got 2 NBA I'd say, I don't want to say it, all-star caliber players, because when Zoe is healthy as possible, he's that. And then LaMelo, who is turning into an MVP caliber player. I can guarantee you that if you go through the archives of this channel, you will hear me saying that years and years ago. But the shadow was always over Leangelo Ball, right, in his journey. And he was trying. In some ways was still successful, right? He still had we got the shoe here, the new G3 that's coming out. Boom, boom, boom. It's already out now. You can buy it. You can get the low top version. He had his other shoe, the original G3, and had some success in a bunch of other different ways, but there was a shadow over it. And now my dog tweaking out on y'all and doing all of this crazy stuff on the tracks, and now y'all love it, and now everything is popping. So, which I'm happy for him and all of that stuff, and I think is a cool thing, and I think it's something to be proud of and all of that jazz. However, I just think that it's weird that the perception of him has shifted so much from going from an aspiring basketball player to a rapper. Let me see. All right, if you go over here, man, I had this pulled up. This is Cam and Mace's response to the song. Let's see what they got to say.
Gonna have y'all finish the lyric to see if y'all can get it, Mike, you included. So I might swerve, bend that corner. Y'all know it.
Whoa.
Right? Did you know it?
Gino.
They got it. Did you know it?
He still
No,
calling
I
him
didn't know
Gino.
it.
You ain't
I
heard
ain't
that?
know
I
neither.
might swerve, bend that
Oh, that's
corner.
Michael Irvin.
Whoa. Murder ain't know what the going on.
Jello popping.
I like Jello
Pause.
single. I like yo Jello.
Hey, they know his name. He said Gino at first, but he know it's Jello.
Let me get the camera. Because I see niggas like Cam, you Jello gonna prove you wrong. I never said Jello can rap. I said he can't play basketball. You should have been starting this shit. Jello, I like the single. I like it. You know I'm from the 2000s. You sound like you was down with Cash Money. Juvie, BG.
You know what? I hear that so much from people. I don't think so. To me, it sounds like a Nelly song. If anything, right? If you go back and you listen to it, it really sounds like something you would hear from Nelly more than anything to me.
Lil Wayne, Baby, Manny Fresh. That sound like your lane. Now look.
Like that. What's that? Down, down, baby. Go street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy. Hood. That whole vibe of Nelly, where it's like I'm tweaking it and let this thing go. Yeah.
You should have been doing the soundtrack to your brother's life. You would have been up right now. Super duper up. I think you should focus on that. I think in your lyrics in between the hooks, you can work on them, but your hooks sound like you got a good hook game, and that's what matters, man. The hook matters. Leave that basketball shit alone, man. Get in the studio. You still young enough for that.
I do want to point out something, and this is something I just thought of as I listened to him talk, right? And I think about the beef that they had before, right? One of the things that's so interesting to me as I watch this clip here, listen to the dude Neon's reaction. Like just see the hype.
You ready for some hot shit,
Let's
fool?
see.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If it's fire, it's fire, all right?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If it's fire, it's fire. Most people say I'm gonna be honest. If it's trash, I'm gonna let you know it's trash.
Debbie's in the fucking
I
chat.
just made this shit like last week, brother.
Okay.
You know. Damn. They got me playing uncuts. Hey. Nice. Ugly out here, I might swim you in that corner, whoa. Bitch, hold on.
Here's what I'm saying, and I think that this is interesting, is when I am talking about that ideal of like, now my dog rapping and y'all messing with it, somebody could have been gave him this opportunity. The whole Cam and Mace beef thing, now Cam is like, yo, here's what you could have did. Here's the insides, out you need to work on the hook game, you need such and such. Instead of dissing him a couple months ago, you could have found that out and then had him on there. He could have did the opening rap with y'all, and maybe it go blow up on your podcast and not this one. I don't know, man. She made me an AB the hero. We getting out of here.
Be the hero. No, not peace. +1, triple B's. We out.